Hey guys, what's up, it's iFlynn here, and welcome to episode 18 of Warframes Beginner's Guide 2.0, and in this video, we're going to be hitting 3 birds with 1 stone. We're going to be covering the shotgun elemental mods and the base damage mod, how to kill Sargus Rock, and the phorid boss, which will allow you to get the next Warframe. So anyway, we're going to start off straight with the shotgun mods. I'm not going to go into too much detail, not going to put up pictures on screen or anything like that there, because they're all pretty basic on how to get them. But the point blank mod is basically just going to increase your base damage, and it can be obtained off the infested volatile runner. Basically, any infested mission will drop this mod for you. It's pretty common. I've got a lot. Next up, we have Charred Shell, which is the electric damage mod for your shotguns. It can be dropped off the Corpus Tech or the Corpus Warden, or a tier 2 survival reward. So by that I mean tier 2 survival on the star chart. So in your higher planets such as Jupiter, it'll drop as a reward your Corpus Tech, any Corpus mission, and your Corpus Warden, which will drop in Corpus rescue missions. Next up we have Contagious Spread, which will increase the toxin damage off your shotgun, and it can be dropped off the Corpus Scavenger Drone, which is a little drone that, flies around the 90 Corpus mission, mainly survivals, and the Infested Electric Crawler. So my opinion would be to go to an infested mission, an infested defense or something like that there. You're probably going to get a bigger chance of getting it there. Next up we have Incendiary Coat, which is your fire damage for your shotgun, and it can be dropped off the Corpus Sniper Crewman, or a T1 survival reward, or an Orc and Void cache. Well, basically any of these can be dropped off an Orc and Void cache. So Corpus Sniper Crewman, pretty much any Corpus survival. T1 reward, any T1, such as Apollodorus or something like that there. Some of you guys might already have this. And last but not least, we have Chillin Grass, which is uncommon apparently, and it's dropped off the Corpus Prod Crewman, so any Corpus mission. And that's pretty much that there. So that's all of the shotgun mods covered. Now, next up we want to go and fight Sargus Rock. Now what I want you guys to do is actually bring your shotgun, go down to your ship and mod up like this here. Make sure you have your point blank max, make sure you have tactical pump on, and then you should be good to go. Cleanse Grineer, Blunderbuster, optional. You could put on your Grineer elemental mods if you got an Orc and Catalyst on, but I don't, so point blank and tactical pump should be enough to actually finish this mission. So we're just going to go ahead and speedrun through the Saturn mission. So Sargus Rock is the boss that is located on Saturn, on Tethys. Pretty easy boss whenever you get into the swing of things. Bring your Hex Shotgun, and this will be very easy. Don't worry too much about the enemies, but what I do recommend doing is actually having 20 energy or so. Not 20 energy, 100 energy. Derp moment. And this boss should be pretty damn easy. Now the reason that I choose Saren for doing this boss fight is simply because she's a very tanky frame, she has a lot of health, and her abilities also can help out a lot whenever you're doing this boss fight, because you can manipulate the boss in a way to make him turn around and go for a particular enemy. He's a phase boss, so he has stages to him. Pretty easy to, memorize. So it's gonna get to him. The only annoying thing about, the more annoying thing about this node here is probably the arc traps and the door traps. Not the actual boss or the enemies themselves, just the arc traps and door traps. They're probably the most annoying thing. The thing with the boss though is don't get too discouraged if he kills you like 1 or 2 times, because he is a pretty tanky boss and he does put a lot of damage, so I won't be too bothered by it. So you can use your miasma ability once you get your Saren level 30 to clear out a room. I do recommend being level 30 before even trying this boss fight, because that'll just increase your base health if you haven't put on a vitality mod, which I do recommend putting on a vitality mod in all cases. That was a weird door, couldn't actually see it. So this is the boss room. Make sure to kill any Grineer that are already in here and destroy these explosive barrels, because the particle effects that they create are actually quite annoying whenever you're trying to fight this boss and can obscure your vision quite a bit. So we just want to blow all of them up before you even activate the boss, so don't get too close. And make sure to kill most enemies that you can. Eximus spawn in here. All the different types of enemies spawn. Even try deactivating some alarms and things, and then that should be good. If I could take down that Eximus's bubble, that would be great. Can't seem to be. There we go. I need to get up close and personal, but I don't want to be. There's a lot of fire in this room. Try to avoid it, because it'll just hurt you in the long run. Okay, it looks like he's already spawned. Yep, he has. So usually a cutscene would show up. It didn't that time for whatever reason. But that's okay, we don't really care about the cutscene. So try to keep as much health as possible before coming into the boss fight. Kill as many enemies as you can. And make Sargus Rock come over to you. So I'm going to stay over here. Lead him away from his spawn point. Kill as many enemies as I can. Just so it's not too annoying. He's going to be throwing things that will knock you down. Deal a lot of damage to you and stuff like that there. So it's kind of annoying. Destroy all the barrels and things so you don't get too distracted. But then again, destroying these barrels will put fire on the floor, so it's really up to you. It's your choice whether you want to destroy them or not. But really what you should be trying to do is clear up the room of regular enemies, because they will be quite annoying. They just keep on coming in here for whatever reason. Just really annoying. If you have enough energy to hit your miasma, do so. Try to put as much range on it as possible. There's an energy orb down there. Let's hit it, and everything should be dead. That's good. So now all I have to do is like kind of lead Sargus Rook to us. Don't let him hit you. Try to stay behind walls. Lead him on through, and then watch the right hand side. His right arm, this big thing here, the thing I'm staring at. Watch that there. As he tries to attack, as he like uses his flamethrower and stuff, it'll overheat, and then he'll like bring his like a big blue thing sort of pulsing out of his arm. There it is. All I have to do is shoot at that there, and then that's going to deal a lot of damage because you have a hex shotgun. Like 1 or 2 shots should be able to do it, depending on the type of elements you have on. I haven't got any elements on, and we'll still be able to get this done pretty quickly. Can also lead him around the map a bit, I think. Try to avoid getting knocked down like that. There you go, his thing's open, and now it's blown up. Okay, so once that one's blown up, that's the first edge of the boss done. Next edge will be his chest, which will open whenever he does something like that there. And all you have to do is shoot at his chest as he walks towards you. And then that should be good. Once you destroy his chest, the next part will be his back. We haven't actually destroyed his chest yet, I don't think. Kill the enemies. There you go, there goes his chest again. Use your parkour 2.0, like rolling and things to avoid getting knocked down, because it kind of bypasses it sometimes. And there's his chest gone. So next up will be his back, and this is where Saren's abilities come into play, because you can use Malt to make him walk towards that instead of you. So he's going to use this here ability where fire will emit from the floor. You can get behind him, don't stay in one spot for too long. An enemy has actually took my weapon, so I'm just going to clear all those out, get it back. I don't think I have any energy, no I don't. So he's kind of a weird boss. He's got stages to him. It's annoying that you can't just come in here and one-shot him, but then again, that wouldn't really be a boss fight then. He's going to use this ability where fire emits from the floor. Don't stay in the one place for too long, because you'll get fire procced. I recommend shooting him once in the back and then rolling away. Try and hit him again. So you see he hasn't really took away too much of my health. It's really the other enemies who are dealing the damage here, not him so much. So we're kind of trapped in this room now because of the alarms. Try to hit him in the back again. That's bad aim. So you can do it like once or twice every time he opens it. You kind of have to wait for him to stand still before you can do it again. Or you can use the Malt ability to get behind him, because he'll walk towards it. Malt will basically leave like a decoy of yourself. And then that's the Sargus Rook boss. He drops Oricon cells a lot, so if you want to farm Oricon cells here, it's pretty good place, but it's a very lengthy fight. There's better ways to do it. I wouldn't really recommend it, but if you're a new player and you need 1 or 2 Orc cells, definitely come and fight him. He dropped the Shattering Storm stance mod, which isn't too bad. That's actually pretty nice. I barely fight this boss, like on my main account, so get him over and done with once, never look at him again, and then that's the boss fight. 2 Orc cells that run, that's pretty nice. You remember how I said we were gonna hit 3 birds with 1 stone? Now we're hitting 4 birds. This is the Stalker, and whenever you kill a boss 3 times or more, he'll actually send you a message in your inbox, and that means you've been marked. So to check if you're marked by the Stalker, all you have to do is pause your game, go up to your name, press show profile, it'll load up your profile, then it'll say marked for death by Stalker, and he'll randomly appear in like any mission depending on how many players in your lobby are marked by the Stalker. He'll randomly appear and try to murder his target. It all depends what type of player he goes for. If he kills the player, he'll just vanquish. If you kill him, you'll have the chance to drop the Dread blueprint, the Despair blueprint, and the Hate blueprint. Okay, so that's the Stalker explained. Next up we have to do the invasion for phorid. So basically this is an invasion. You see the way that the node is green? That basically means that it's infected or another faction is invading it. So that means you can press X on it, do the infested outbreak, and then support the Grineer. If you do this 3 times, you get the detonite injector. I'll explain invasions in another video, but this is just explaining the phorid boss. So we're going to go in here. The phorid boss drops Nyx, and Sargus Rock actually drops Ember. I don't recommend farming Ember from Sargus Rock. She's not really worth it, but you can for that mastery rank, of course. It's not to say that Ember's a bad frame, it's just the time that it'll take you to kill Sargus Rock with your low level equipment isn't really too great. So there's that. And okay, phorid is basically squishy, infested, well not squishy, an infested, what's it called, boss? And in this mission you're going to be supporting the Grineer or whatever faction it may be, Corpus, and you're going to be helping them out to kill phorid. It's a very easy boss. Good thing about this here is you don't have to worry about any annoying traps. So there's that. He can actually kill you very easily though, so that you have to watch out for. But other than that, he's very easy to kill. You can one-shot him later on in the game. And you can also use him as a better method for farming a resource such as neurosensors or Orkin cells if they haven't invaded the boss that you're going after. If you get what I mean by that. So say they're on the Sargus Rock node, you can go against phorid to farm Orkin cells rather than Sargus Rock, because Sargus Rock takes longer to kill. At least in that run anyway. So there's phorid. Very easy boss. This here one here, that ability he just did, it's kind of annoying. It blurs your screen and drains your shield. He also can launch spikes out of his back if you get too far away, and that will kill you. All you have to do is kind of just train him around, use your dodging and stuff to kind of avoid him, and that's pretty much it. I wouldn't recommend bringing the Heck though. Bring a slash damage weapon with corrosive damage on it, and then you'll kill him more. You'll kill him quicker. See, I just got an Orkin cell and I got Molten Impact. He drops Molten Impact. If you haven't got it, that's where you get it. So that's a pretty easy boss, and he actually drops Nyx, which is a very good crowd control Warframe. So if you want a frame who's good with crowd control, you say you're playing defense with your friends and you want to help out, try farming phorid and get Nyx. I'm not going to get her in this, in Beginner's Guide, but just a pretty good frame. It's all down to you which frames you want. I'm just going with the frames that I find best for particular situations in the game. So, Serum was pretty good. You can bring the Heck if you want, because of the puncture damage, but ideally you want a slash damage weapon with corrosive damage on it to kill phorid faster. The Heck killed him pretty quick there though. So, and that's pretty much going to be it for this video really. After we get the Nyx part. I did this all live as well, which is kind of strange. I don't usually do these live. Well, I do these live. I do. So yeah, that's that's gonna be it for this video. We got the next part, Phorid Sigil. That's gonna be it for this video, guys. If you enjoyed this episode of Warframes Beginner's Guide 2.0, please hit the like button below, and you want to see more Warframe content from me, hit subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.